I wonder if you can see these. Yeah, you surely you can see them. They're polywogs or tadpoles, recently hatched out. This is August 2nd, I think. The driest time of the year. But I've managed to keep water in a lot of my ditches or zanjas for basically the whole summer. And to have them here means that there must have been water here consistently for a while. We're down by the pond. While I'm down here, I may as well show you a few other things. The level of the pond is down probably 4 inches, maybe 6, because it's been, well, it's August. And my chinampas don't show so much. I didn't plant anything in them this year, but the pigs have been walking all through them, which is fine. When the level of the pond comes up, they'll show again, and I'll continue that work. My bridge that I built, I haven't come back to put the boards in the right place again, but the pigs have been bumping stuff around a little bit, but that doesn't matter. And then this little holly tree, it seems to have done all right this year, be doing all right. Doesn't look great, but I think it's going to make it. Pigs are going to leave it alone, and Gaia's maybe going to forgive me for lopping it off 2 years ago. Well, I wanted you to see this, the raft thing. I think I've got it figured out. I had to go back to the drawing board once or twice, but there's no nails there, there's no bolts, there's no screws, there's nothing there but empty, whoa, good sized fish just went around. Empty milk jugs with their lids on tight. That's one material, a lot of them, and baler twine. I'm glad I found that. Sash cord and old shoelaces. That's really what's holding it all together. Here's Sally. She likes to join me about this time of day. And what I did was I stopped using the logs altogether. I fished them out, stacked them up. I realized they were doing more damage than good. And I just went to the planks. This is chestnut, though. Most all of it is old chestnut. Too weak to be able to do anything but float, really, or lay there, and that's what they're doing. I've been on it. And I've got a couple planks left, but they're so curved, I didn't want to use them. You can see how they've been through that barn fire. But I can use them as my gangway, or gangplank, to walk onto that raft. My plan is to, I'll probably enlarge it a little bit still. I might have to bring some different material down for that. Because there's an old sunken raft over there by that, if you can see where that rope goes down in the pond. It's stuck in the mud, and to lift it, I want to take my raft over it and do all the lifting I can on the raft while somebody on shore pulls, and I think I can maybe get it free of the mud. Anyway, after that's done, then I want to bring it back here, and I'll probably retire the raft or make its permanent home, I guess, unless it goes visiting, here as a dock. So that's kind of the plan. It went down to 49 last night, and so it's not, after a while it gets so it's not so much fun to be wading around in the pond. But we still got lots of hot weather ahead of us. Oh, okay, and the one other thing I wanted to tell you was that, so what am I going to do with all this material? That worried me, but I think I've got that figured out. I'm going to build a sauna. I'm going to build a little building here using all that material, log style, with no joinery, just stacking it. And I got to just pick the right spot for it, because I'd like it to be close to level. And I think I might actually put it over here. I see this is a naturally dry spot that I'm having a little trouble getting the water to. I got to pick a spot somewhere around here, and then I'll stack the logs up, and it'll serve as a bathhouse or a place to change clothes. I'll put a little roof over it, but I'll leave it open in the middle like a gur is my plan. Very small. But that will give me something to do with that stuff. Alright, I guess that's enough for now. Bye. Here's a little quality pig time. There's Sally. Most of these are her babies. And as I work my way back toward the barn, they know what's going on. I get back there, if they come with me, I'll give them a second breakfast. As I walk along, I always look to see what they're eating. I'll have a bunch more to say about that later on. Soon probably, but anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think these are all. No, they're not all Sally's children. No. There's another one down there. Alright, Suey. Let's go, guys. Come on. Suey. They know what's going on. I don't call too loud right now. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I don't call too loud right now because I don't want the whole team to come down. But Sally, she knows my routine. She usually joins me, and her children, the babies, are figuring it out too. That's part of pig language, which I'm eventually going to get pretty good at. Not making the sounds, but 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 there. I think they're all here now. But anyway, that sound is a very contented sound. They know they're going to get something to do. Uh-oh, that's not. There, that's what they were waiting for.